This is the image we chose for the strobe light project. We have to first create a table for all of the points that the balls appeared in the image. We will then use the equation y is approximately ax squared plus bx plus c. The equation takes all of the x and y values in the table to calculate what a, b, and c is. To find the standard form, we use the values a, b, and c, and the standard form equation is f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. From that, we get a parabola that outlines the path of the thrown ball. Then we transform the standard form equation into a factor form equation, which is f of x equals a times x minus p times x minus q. By plugging in the a, b, and c values into the quadratic equation, we find p and q. To get the vertex form of the equation, we had to use the method of completing the square. After this process, we get our vertex form equation. To help us with turning the standard form equation into the vertex form equation, we have to find the values for h and k. Finding the h and k values will also confirm if we completed the square the right way. The h value is basically the line of symmetry, which is just negative b over 2a. The k value is the maximum value of the parabola because a, which is about negative 0.37, is less than 0. To find the k value, we have to use the equation k equals 4ac minus b squared all over 4a. A parabola has an axis of symmetry of 3.185. That's because x equals h and h equals 3.185. Its vertex is 3.185 and 4.04. It has a maximum value of 4.04. That's because k is the maximum value. And also negative 0.37 is less than 0. Lastly, the parabola opens down because a is less than 0 and a is negative 0.37. For our related questions, we chose which shots went in and why. The shots that went in because the parabola that was formed by the ball all had the same ending point. The other related questions is which shot did not go in and why. The shots that did not go in didn't intercept the point of where the cup was. Because the cup didn't move, the end point would have to be the same for each shot that went in. If the shot doesn't go in, then the end point is different. The last related question is, can you predict whether or not a shot will go in? The way you can predict a shot will go in is by finding the x-intercepts of the parabola. Imagine the cup on a graph and the cup is at 0, 0. If you can make it so your shot intercepts that point, it should go into the cup.